Hello, I'm back again. I hope you'll excuse my mess. I don't feel like cleaning up because it's almost dinner time and I've really got to get the food made. But I had a dream many years ago that I was making a sandwich. And when I woke up, I remembered every element of the sandwich and I thought, man, it's weird, but it sounds like it would actually be really good. And I've always wanted to try it, but I've never actually gotten around to acquiring the ingredients because they're not just like things you have lying around the house. So I decided for my channel, for you guys, I would go ahead and try to make this sandwich that I dreamed. So it came to me in a dream, and if it's a success, that'll be kind of exciting. So I've got a couple of lemons here. And so basically what the essentials of the dream sandwich were was, you started pretty normal, right? Ciabatta, avocado. Then mango, getting a little bit fancy. Then brie, which is where you get into dream world. But a soft white cheese wouldn't necessarily be bad with those things. But the final ingredient might kind of weird you out. It was a seared tuna steak. Now, why not make a seared tuna steak sandwich if you're wealthy, which we're not, but I've always wanted to try it. So I have 2 tuna steaks here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate them in lemon juice, maybe just a little bit of garlic, and black pepper. Keep it pretty simple. I'm tempted to I might do a tiny dash of Worcestershire as well, just for some savoriness. So I'll go ahead and put the liquid in first. Okay, so we're going to do couple splashes of Worcestershire sauce, and then I'm just gonna squeeze the lemon into the bag like this. I'll do another half a lemon into the bag. I'll add some black garlic, a little bit, and then I'm gonna add black pepper. So we're gonna do like that. Black garlic in the second one. And then finish off this. So I did about 3/4 of a whole lemon for this, for per tuna steak for my marinade. And I'm winging it. I have made tuna steaks like once. Again, I'm a pastry chef. We don't do a lot of fish, but I love tuna, so I'm just going to kind of shake them up a little bit to get them incorporated, and then I'm just going to toss these in here. So I've got these beautiful tuna steaks. It's going to be a very fancy meal because we're actually also going to see how these sandwiches taste with a little bit of the pink sauce that I made in the last video, which was also very expensive to make. So very, very bougie meal. But relative to eating out, which we often do on Sunday nights, it's not going to be more expensive than that. So, because usually we go out to a Mexican restaurant on Sunday nights, and it's really hard to get out of there spending less than $30. And these tuna steaks were only $7.13. If you break up the other elements, not including the pink sauce, it's really not that different. So I've got 2 marinating tuna steaks. I'm going to put them in the fridge for now. I'm going to wash my hands because I just touched fish. I'm going to take out this mango. I hope it's ripe enough now. I started to eat it yesterday. Well, I started to peel it yesterday, and then I licked the skin that I cut off, and it was incredibly sour. So hopefully this is a little smoother, because in the dream it was a smooth mango, not a sour one. Like a sweet, smooth one. Now, for the rest of the preparation, I'm going to get the ciabatta ready, which is over here. So remember that the main elements of this dream sandwich were ciabatta, a white soft cheese. It was Brie and the Dream. We're gonna try one with Brie, one with Munster, because I feel like Munster would be a little, I don't know. Brie, like, you have to be in the mood for Brie, and it's not usually a sandwich cheese, but we're gonna try it because it might be awesome. And then we've got avocado and mango. So there's tuna, Brie, ciabatta, avocado, mango. Those are the main elements. I feel like what a sandwich like that is going to be lacking inherently is crunch and acid. So I marinated, that's why I'm marinating the tuna in lemon juice, because that is going to add that acid. So what we still need is a little bit of crunch. So I'm going to take some butter. I'm going to take my ciabatta, and I've got, let's see, I'll be making 3 sandwiches today. I'm just going to make a grilled cheese for my daughter. I don't think she's going to be into wild experimental fish sandwiches. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I also am going to, just for the sake of experimentation, I am also going to make 1 can's worth of tuna salad to see if that might be better, if the tuna steaks really are not well balanced with the sandwich. So I'm just going to do a real basic tuna salad. So I've got my can opener. Just going to open my can. Tuna salad is not brain surgery. So just going to open the can, drain it. I'll probably cut this part out, but I'll open the can, drain it, add mayonnaise, black pepper, a little bit of onion powder, and call it a day. So, no, I'm not in the habit of pairing seared tuna steaks with even bread, much less other condiments and such. But isn't that the fun of experimentation? And I just think it's cool that I had a recipe come to me in a dream. What if it's awesome? And I've been thinking about it for years. So it's about time I tried it. So I'm just going to add some mayo. Just doing a basic tuna sandwich. I don't need to make it too creamy because it's like already going to be a very soft, mushy kind of meal. Maybe a little squeeze of lemon. I'm going to go ahead and get the grilled cheese on the heat, just so I can go ahead and feed my kid, because I'm taking a little while with the filming and such. She's not a fan of tuna salad, or I would give her a tuna sandwich, but we'll just go ahead and go with this. So I'm going to butter both sides of the bread. As a cake decorator, I always start with way more than I need and then spread it thin and remove the excess. That way you always get the right amount of butter instead of adding tiny bit by tiny bit. You just get exactly as much as you need for that surface. That's how I do it with buttercream, to keep it from, what's the word? From getting crumbs in it. So, okay, slow down. Got water over here. Okay, so we're gonna I'm just gonna sear the inside of the bread for the grilled cheese while I am opening my cheese. I don't know about you, but I mix up the kind of cheese I get. Pretty much every time I buy sliced cheese for sandwiches, I get extra, like I get a different flavor. So I think for a ciabatta grilled cheese, we're going to go ahead and use 3 slices. She will eat maybe a quarter of this, but she can always finish it tomorrow, or I can. So we're just gonna get it seared. Okay, that's better. So I've got my bread. I'm gonna go ahead and butter it the same way I did the garlic bread. I mean the grilled cheese bread. I feel like a toasted garlic bread ciabatta bun would add a little bit of dimension to the flavors because mango, tuna, avocado, and brie are all pretty mellow, creamy, smooth flavors. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a savoriness added. The lemon juice will help a lot with the tuna. So I think if we just have a little bit of garlic on the bread, it will really round out the palate. Because while I want to be true to my dream sandwich and do, honor the main elements, I also want my dinner to be edible. So, all right, I'm gonna just put this butter away. I'm gonna flip these breads over, and I'm gonna put so I've got my buttered ciabatta, and I'm gonna just go ahead and add my Munster. I feel like just the ratio of bread to cheese, you just need more cheese. I wish I had a different flavor of cheese though to mix it up. But we'll just we'll live. It'll live. So I'm gonna close up this sandwich, and then I will just let it cook for a little while and flip it and cook it again. Ordinarily I'd put a lid on it, but my daughter's not gonna care. She's not gonna be super picky about how melted the cheese is. Okay, meanwhile, over here, I'm gonna go ahead and garlic these. Okay, so I've got garlic salt. I'm just gonna lightly season the bread. There we go. I'm going to try to toast it. Because in this case, the filling will be not particularly cooked. So I really want to make sure. I'm going to turn down the heat just a little. Okay, let me prep my mango now. I eat mangoes every day. And so I go through my knives really fast. Because I have 4 paring knives. I really need to get another paring knife. Normally I'm not quite so wasteful when I'm peeling a mango, but I'm trying to be quick because it's getting late. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip my sandwich over. Take a look at these. So yeah, these are getting beautiful and toasted. I'm going to go ahead and flip them over just to get a little bit of, heat on the backs of them. I'm going to finish peeling my mango. See, normally, if a mango is perfectly ripe, you can pretty much just rip the skin off. But again, I'm just kind of in a hurry, so, because I don't want to starve my family being picky about the skin. I'll remove these over here. And then remove this here. There we go. Okay, almost done. Where did I put my knife? There it is. Okay. I've got one little strip of skin left. Okay. So, this one has a hollow seed in it. I can feel it shaking around in there. I've never had that before. Still filming. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some slices of mango. There we go. Just going to cut cut some slices of mango into the bowl.
It smells really good.
Garlic and butter will do that. I'm making the plates. Just clean the table off and get the chairs ready. Get yourself a drink if you want one. And if you could reach the chips in the cabinet, since it's just sandwiches. Okay, so I've got some mango slices here. I'm just going to scooch them to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and prep my avocado. She can talk, it's fine. I just don't want her on camera. So I'm going to prep my avocado. So my steaks have been marinating in the lemon juice for roughly 20 minutes. This is already quite well greased with the butter. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit more butter rather than oil, just because it's already got butter on it. No, I'm just going to spread it. Having olive oil and butter. Okay. So we're just gonna let this get good and hot so we can just sear the tuna steaks and then immediately take them off. They shouldn't even really shrink. Let's see here. I'm gonna get my brie out. We're gonna just, I don't have enough to really do a whole lot of different experimentation. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually just try to use the brie and hope that it tastes good. And if not, I guess we can just scrape it off the sandwich and put the Munster on. So I've got the brie. I'm gonna slice it. That's the thing, like a fancier meal at home still costs about as much as eating like kind of a mediocre meal out these days. So it's worth it to go ahead and get some fun ingredients and just eat at home. But it does also take more work, so it's only if you enjoy cooking, obviously. Okay, so alright, let me get my tuna searing. I've got these beautiful tuna steaks, and I'm just gonna put some. Are you stuck? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Lemon seeds together, watch out for it. Now, it's my understanding that some people would not even cook on both sides, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. I know some people like to eat the rind. I don't. I'm just going to be kind of unapologetic about my own tastes because it's my sandwich. But if this turns out to be a success and you're into the rind, then go for it. Alright, I don't want to ignore my food for too long. I'm going to flip these puppies over. Give it like not even a whole minute on that side. Just enough to get a little color and to lock in the juices and that marinade so that we're not just eating raw lemon juice. I am saving this rind. I'll probably pick off of it when I'm in less of a hurry. But, okay. So I've got my two bottoms here. I'm going to go ahead and put my tuna steaks on them, like so. And we're going to put our cheese as the top layer. Maybe it'll melt a little onto the bread. This is such a wacky, like, experiment. But it kind of makes me happy because how many times do you hear the expression, like, who dreamed this up? And, like, I literally dreamed this up. So I think it's kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm doing a lot of cheese because why not? We can always pick it off if we need to. But I'm just trying to make it look as much like what it looked like in my dream as I can. And my husband is such a trooper that he's willing to let me do silly things like this. Okay, so I've got my cheese. I'm gonna put the rest of it in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. And now I'm going to scoop out my avocado. Where's my spoon? In the bowl, okay. There, okay, so I've got my bowl. I'm going to scoop out my avocado. But having tasted the pink sauce, I have to say, I think it might actually be kind of good on these sandwiches, if these sandwiches are good on their own. But it wouldn't clash flavor-wise with any of it. It's actually got several of the same ingredients in it. And it would make for a beautiful presentation if I were to, like, if I was going to put this on, like, a menu somewhere, which I'm not. But it's, I don't know, it's literally a dream come true. To get a chance to taste this sandwich. And I can't tell you how excited I am. And because I've been doing 2 cooking experiments in one day, that's why I'm kind of running out of space. But okay, so I'm going to do the avocado directly on top of the tuna, like so. And so much for my beautiful fan. But that's okay. Just scooch that over a little. There we go. Do like that. I'm going to do... This one might be the one for a photo. So we're just going to... like this. Really fan it out. Nice and beautiful. Yum. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just feel like a kid who's playing. It's really fun. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and just lay on some mango. Probably don't need a whole lot. There needs to be enough for it to really be called mango as an ingredient. It's very slippery. The whole sandwich is very slippery. We're going to just put that like that. I'm going to put the rest of this mango on my daughter's plate and hopefully she'll eat some. Okay, next thing you'll see is the presentation. If my mangoes don't all slide off. Okay. So here is my dream sandwich.
Sandwich of Susanna's dreams, apparently. Oh gosh, the mango's all slippery.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not a very practical.
I think the steak was too thick. If we had like cut it.
Well, we'll see. You've got a nice big mouth. You can probably get it all in.
I mean, it's good.
Well, that's good.
This is really different.
That is also not surprising.
I do think, yeah, if the steak was just, it's just almost overpowering, like the amount of tuna.
Yeah.
I think if we had cut it.
Well, you can cut it, like, some of it off if you want. You don't have to unhinge your jaw like a python. Okay, you want to film me? Here it is.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got way too much tuna on mine.
Maybe yours will stay together better.
It's huge.
I didn't realize I got that much of it.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll pour you some chips.
Okay. It is really good.
It is good.
I like it.
Oh, it's really good. It's definitely something we need to try again and try to perfect.
Yeah, well, I wonder, though, I think it would be really good with regular tuna as well. So what I'm going to do Blasphemy. I'm going to take the tuna steak off of mine real quick and try the regular tuna salad on it because that's way more affordable for us to try again in the future. And then we'll try it with a little bit of the famous TikTok pink sauce. Just to see if it's what all the hype is about. Okay, so we've got mango and avocado. I'm just going to do like a bite in case it's terrible or something.
I mean, it'll be fine.
I know.
I'm sure it's going to be good.
Just saying.
I didn't realize you also made tuna salad.
Well, I wanted to try it with both kinds of tuna because in the dream it was a tuna steak, but that's kind of what made it so silly and dream-like. And I was like, but what if it was just a really good like tuna sandwich? It's really good with tuna too, or tuna salad as well.
Well, I mean, like the only real unusual ingredient here is the mango
and the brie. So.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and the tuna steaks.
Well, yeah, but now you're not eating tuna.
Right. But I mean, it is sour mango, and who puts mango on a tuna sandwich? But it's actually really good. So, all right, one more thing to taste, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off.
That looks like a pink paintball paint because I used to use pink paintballs.
Separating a little bit. But that's pretty typical. It really tastes like a salad dressing. It's really not that like crazy. But it sure is fun. I'm just going to take a little bite of tuna steak and put it there.
Try it with both.
Put a little bit more of this. Because she really piles it on, which she would, you know.
Okay, Mama.
It's like Joker.
It's basically like a garlic aioli. So it's really good with this.
I mean, the dragon fruit doesn't add much flavor.
It just adds the color.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fabulous. And it's even better with the tuna. I mean, with the pink sauce. I'm probably going to dress my whole sandwich with pink sauce.
Look at those colors.
Yeah.
You got yellow,
it's
green,
so beautiful.
pink.
It's a beautiful sandwich. That's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and do a smaller piece of tuna steak. Because that piece is just so big. But yeah, I'm going to just...
Why not?
I really like the pink sauce. If it is the ingredients that she claims, then she has every right to be proud of it as a product.
She apparently just doesn't understand like basic serve safe. I guess.
My husband is teaching our two-year-old how to play Sonic, which I think is kind of impressive. Oh. Turn off my heat. My goodness. Okay.